Hello and welcome to another Versus Challenge. Versus Challenge
Challenge.
number 28.
28.
28. We're almost at 64.
Clever girl.
That was bad. Really bad
So
joke.
we're bringing you into some 90s
More modern
nostalgia. The Nintendo 64 had a lot of great games. We're going to talk about one of the best, and then Kevin's.
Wow. that is not how we're planning this one out, but you know what?
I'm pissed.
Ding ding ding, challenge on. Yeah. Challenge on.
Before we get into that, though, we are going to remind you to check out our link tree. We have Reaper Apparel, Kevin sporting their gear. I'm going to talk about W Energy Drink because, you know what? It's good shit. I do want to say, for Lent is coming up, I'm like the least Catholic person you probably have ever met. I'm going to give up pop for Lent, so I am going to buy some extra tubs of the non-caffeinated W, and I'm going to try to keep that with me and see if that helps me get through Lent without Coke or Pepsi or root beer or Mountain Dew.
That's awesome.
All the stuff, and give it a shot.
I hope you get through that.
Well,
even
if I don't, the W's still good stuff. I'll still drink the W either way.
Yeah.
I'm just going to try to drink it more.
That's fair.
To stay away from pop.
Actually, so I don't know how many Lents it was ago now, but I gave up pop for Lent one year, and I have yet to go back.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That would be probably help me health-wise a lot.
Every once in a while, I'll have a little sip, diet or Coke Zero or something like that, just something, because, that now my kids are starting to, get into it, which I don't like, but
that's a big reason why I think we're all going to give up pop, because the kids are drinking pop.
Yeah.
And it's probably too much.
To be honest, the kids drink Sprite, but it's, that's the main thing.
Sprite or root beer.
I'm fine with the Sprite, but it's
still not good.
It's still not good.
No. And they only have like one can.
But we've been buying the 10-ounce ones.
Okay.
Or the little ones.
Yeah, the 8-ounce ones?
Yeah, whatever they are. So we've been buying the mini ones.
The same.
Yeah, we've been buying the mini ones, and we've been doing like Sprite zero sugar. So I'm like, at least we're trying to, if you're gonna drink it, you're gonna drink it with like
best of the bad world.
Yeah, best of the bad. So
bless me.
But yeah, if you can keep that up, man, it's gonna be tough at first, because if you're used to it, those headaches, those are the worst.
Well, I'm not. I cut back a lot. We're way off course, guys. Sorry.
I know.
I cut back a lot. I used to drink like 2 pops a meal.
Mm-hmm.
And now I might have 1 per meal. Like I might have 1 per meal, maybe 2 a day.
Yeah.
So like, I've cut back a lot, not because I had kidney issues like 2 years ago, and that might have been part of it. So I did a good job of cutting back. I drink way more water now than I ever used to.
Yep. Water, beer, wine, whiskey.
Speaking of beer,
all the good stuff.
Speaking of beer, today we are back to our highfalutin, drinking the good stuff, Yingling Flights. Delicious stuff. And
when I
talked about the good stuff. Oh, also go to TeePublic, buy some of our merch. It helps us out a lot.
Below.
It doesn't help us out a lot, but it's cool to see.
We did have a purchase on Dubby. Someone bought a Dubby thing from our link, I believe.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't know if he did it right, but it was my nephew.
Cool.
So he bought Dubby. He's like, Uncle Kevin, it's really good.
It is good. And he's what, a freshman or he's gonna be a freshman? Yep. No, he is a freshman.
He is a freshman. Yep.
Yeah. So it's awesome stuff, guys. Check it out.
Get it.
Speaking of awesome stuff, we are going to be flipping my Mario commemorative whatever gold coin. It's got a power star on one side, Mario coin on the other. We're gonna flip it in the air. He's gonna call tails because tails never fails. And then we're gonna decide who goes first and who goes second. The 2 minutes to argue.
Yeah.
What am I forgetting here?
That's it. 2 minutes to argue, and then after that we rebuttal for a little bit, and we explain why mine is superior. So
I don't think that last part's true.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Tails never fails. Bam.
Yes.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Rocket. Heads it is.
Son of a bitch.
I am going to go first.
All right. So, did we say we didn't even say which games we're gonna?
No, we didn't even do that. We did talk about the 64.
We are talking about I'm sorry, geez Louise. He is talking about Mario Kart 64, and I am going to be covering my all-time favorite, the best racing game ever on the Nintendo 64,
Also,
Diddy
Mario
Kong
Kart.
Racing.
Diddy Kong Racing.
Diddy Kong Racing.
All right, so I'm arguing why Mario Kart 64 is the better of these two games. All right.
Sure.
Do you have a 2-minute timer
I'm
set
ready.
for me?
We're ready.
I don't know what I'm about to
You
play.
good?
Oh, I know. I was going to put up the game.
Yeah, here you go.
Okay.
All right.
Game
And
is-
3, 2, 1, go.
2 minutes to talk about why Mario Kart 64 is the best game ever. No, just better than Diddy Kong Racing. Honestly, though, Mario Kart 64 was one of the best games on the Nintendo 64. Most people got a 64 to play this game. It was like this, or GoldenEye, or like Mario. Like, that was the games. People, there's so many games for the N64, but this is like a titular title. Like, you needed to have this game. Titular. It was of the best. Awesome courses. You had expanded choices, power-ups. No, I'm not talking power. The boosts. No, the things for your car.
Yeah.
They made that a little bit better for you. Characters, the power-ups, the blue shell. Was this the first time you saw the blue shell in the Mario Kart game? Rainbow Road's still a bitch, no matter what Mario Kart you're gonna play on. Battle mode was awesome. Like the N64, you got 4 people playing on one console. That was new. So this game was awesome in a party mode. You could be racing each other, Grand Prix. You could be doing battle mode. It was just this game. It just is nostalgia. Like this is what you wanted to play. You wanted to play Mario Kart 64. It was awesome. You played with your buddies. We still play this at Thanksgiving or Christmas with my in-laws. Like one of my my wife's cousins will bring this game and we'll just have like a Mario Kart off. He always wins and it pisses me off, but that's what happens. But it's like you don't do this with a lot of other games. Mario Kart 64 is that game.
20 seconds left.
There's another point I need to make.
I know.
Talked about the blue shell. Talked about battle mode.
15 seconds.
I talked about Rainbow Road. There's 3 categories of racing. You got the 50cc, the 100cc, the 150cc. So you do get a little bit harder or faster as you go. It adds a little, joie de vivre to the game. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Mario Kart 64 for the win.
No, not for the win. But
just hit your timer.
It is a great
rebuttal later.
It is a great game.
Oh yeah.
But it is not what we're going to be talking about.
Not better
next.
than Diddy Kong?
It is not. So let me change the cartridge here. So
blow on it.
Okay. All right. So Diddy Kong Racing.
Yeah, let me throw it up.
All right, throw it up, and then I'll do the countdown. 3, 2, 1, and go. All right. So Diddy Kong Racing. It is the ultimate. Oh, well done. It is the ultimate racing game, not only on the Nintendo 64, but possibly all time. This game brings in so much. It just brings so much. Number 1, adventure mode. There is an adventure mode on this like none other that you've seen in a racing game before. I don't see Mario Kart 64 talking about a backstory or an island getting taken over by Wizpig, and you have to go around and unlock all these different tracks and levels and everything. And you have multiple characters, which I know you get that in Mario Kart, but there's also unlockable characters. Like Drumstick is an unlockable character that you don't get right away. Then you can also get TT, which is the time trial guy. If you beat all of the levels, and
who doesn't like getting some TT?
Yeah, right. And but if you beat all the levels and beat all the time trials, you can get unlock TT, and he's the best racer in the game. As you can see, there's Wizpig there on there. He is the bad guy that takes over the island that you're trying to get the island back from. There's an expansive, very expansive. Also, it introduces multiple kart types. So you're not just doing karts. You're doing hovercrafts. You're doing planes. And you don't know which one's coming next. If you've never played, you got to be prepared. You might have never flown a plane before, but guess what? First level, one of the first levels, you're going to learn today. So it is an amazing game. Oh, it adds an extra challenge because, we got the 50, 100, and 150 cc's. Yeah, okay. Let's amp up the thing. Let's amp up the challenge and the difficulty. Not only do you have to race these, but you can't just come in second or third to win the race. You have to come in first to win. Like, in Mario Kart, you can finish third and still win the Grand Prix. Not in Diddy Kong. You have to come in first, and then it adds an extra challenge with the silver coins, the 8 silver coins. You have to get all 8 silver coins and still finish first so that you can beat the level to progress in the adventure. It is an expansive adventure mode,
game.
and it is very challenging. It is unbelievable. So much fun. So much memories playing this game. To you too. You had some good points.
I tried. I do think you sell this game very well.
So good.
For a game I've never played, it does sound like it has more to it than being a basic racer.
I will say this. You can do 4-player battle modes, because they do have a battle mode, and 4-player racing on this. But the single player Diddy Kong is hands down the best single player racing
on the 64.
On the 64 for sure.
Okay.
I would actually argue all time.
But I mean, there's Wipeout. Remember Wipeout?
But does it have a storyline?
No, but Wipeout was fucking boss.
Absolutely. But like, I'm talking about, like, you're talking about adventures, like an adventure mode. You're talking about regular racing. Like, you get if you want to just fly around the island, you can just fly around the island, go on your hovercraft and go. I mean, it's just so much fun. And then, like, the unlockable stuff that you can get on there, it's great. They did do a remake of this game on the Nintendo DS. And it's called Diddy Kong Racing DS.
Yeah.
It's still good and still has its Diddy Kong Racing, but they did change a couple of things, like with the silver coin challenges. Not as good. I'm not, it is good. It's still kind of true to it, but it's a little different. I wish they would remake this for the Switch and just, remaster it, because it is, when we play it next week, we're going to go into more detail of it. It's awesome.
Yeah, and I've never played it, so you'll see me playing it for the first time.
Yeah.
Which is, I feel like we do that every other game we play. I've never played it before. So I get to be your window into the what the hell are they doing?
Yeah.
Final thoughts?
No, I play them both. Yeah. If you're with friends, you got to play Mario Kart.
If you're watching this, you've played Mario Kart 64.
Absolutely. And it is
and you agree with me.
It is a great it's a great game for parties.
Hell yeah.
It's amazing.
It's the GOAT.
Absolutely. When it comes to
parties. I win.
Single player,
it's the
Diddy
GOAT.
Kong.
Absolutely. We're done.
Yes,
we're good, guys.
You're right. See? Diddy Kong is the GOAT for single player. But yeah, so I don't know.
Throw a comment on this video, guys. Let us know what you think. Throw an email at us, terriblegamerspod@gmail.com.
Yep.
Instagram,
YouTube, Facebook,
Spotify, Podbean, Amazon Music, Apple Music.
Yep. Anywhere you can listen and watch.
You can find us.
Watch us on
wherever you listen to your other podcasts. Throw us a follow. It helps.
Absolutely. And as always, guys,
you're going to keep on playing.
Keep on playing.